everyone, what's up? What do you say? You want to snoop around my makeup room a little more? Snooping around. I just like the word snoop, basically. In the first edition of this new little series that I did last week, we looked at some tabletop storage ideas, storing palettes, storing lip balms. I know that's top priority for many of you. Storing skincare as well, just a few ways that I do stuff on the desk. But I thought maybe we could move on to the concealer drawer and the powder drawer. And foundations will also be something for another day pretty soon. I've completely moved my foundations to a new location, but I'm not sure I'm totally content with the way I have them, so I'll just hold off on that for a little bit. But yeah, I'm wearing a new foundation today. I got the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Liquid Foundation, and I think it's looking pretty good. I've got my Fenty highlighter on. I've got my Casey Holmes Butter Bronzer and Blush on. Don't love the highlighter from that kit. I'm going to be reviewing all that stuff soon. It's very, very glittery. Would have been great for my 31 days of glitter. But now today I'm wearing the Night Butter eyeshadow palette as well. So I've got kind of a gold and plum and a little bit of black in the outer corner. But how's life been going, everyone? How are you doing? How's the new year treating you? Is anybody kind of bummed still that the holidays are over and Christmas decor is going down? I used to have a couple trees back there and now there's a fake fern. So for all y'all who get on me about having a couple golden-y trees back there, I hope you're happy. Enjoy the candle, enjoy the fern. There's Christmas decor, and I think a lot of that stuff involves Santas and reindeer and ho ho ho. And then I think we have winter decor. And in my world, greenery, snowmen, snowwomen too, are all acceptable still this time of year. Snowflakes too. References to Let It Snow, that's all fair game still right now. Just my very important school of thought on that. So just under my desk, yeah, this is real life. This little area, I guess I didn't really think about that yet. Makeup headbands, sponges that aren't currently really being used, maybe an extra makeup wipe there. Okay, no big deal. I can handle that like in 5 minutes or, you know, a few days. But anyway, this top drawer, this is my concealer and primer drawer, and this has all been pretty meticulously sorted out, and I've decided what I want to keep. And it was honestly such a mess before. Like, I did have these organizers in here, but things were getting in the wrong places. There were way too many concealers. There's still a lot of concealers, but keep in mind this is not necessarily the makeup collection of a normal human being. This is just the makeup collection of a person who reviews makeup. I really like to compare things, and this is my makeup. These are my tools. So over here I've got primers, and I've really tried to downsize on the primers. I've got a bunch of these from CoverGirl, which I'm really enjoying them so much. Certain ones, I got like a smoothing one and a pore filling one. I got some other ones back here. The Savvy Minerals I need to play with a little bit more. Charlotte Tilbury, Laura Mercier. There's a Bobbi Brown matte one back there. But what I'm trying to do within my collection is make the storage itself more conducive to using the things I really need to be using, like placing things in certain ways to where maybe shopping my stash isn't so necessary anymore because things are the way they should be within my storage. So like, I want to spend a little more time with these CoverGirl ones. I've got them positioned up front. Also, I've got any kind of like hydrating primer stick up here, and back here I've got more pore filling like the e.l.f. putty, the Catrice, my Master Blur stick from Maybelline, this huge freaking Tatcha thing. I mean, the nerve. Look at how much room it's taking up. I've got my Blotterazzi, and my Mally Poreless Face Defender is under there. This Panda. I see you, Panda. So I'm cool with that. I realize it looks like a lot of stuff, but it's organized. I know what I have. There's no surprises in here anymore. Over here, I have concealers, and I also have some kind of like brightening pins, which I'm keeping toward the forefront. This is always moving, though. It's kind of hard to really keep things positioned in a certain way because I'm always kind of digging in and trying to find this or that. But I've gotten rid of a lot of old concealers. It's a mix of drugstore and high-end, but generally it's more liquidy concealers. concealers, so things that are gonna utilize the doe foot or like a clicky pin type deal. I've got more creamy concealers right up here, so things in pots like the Kevin Aucoin or the NARS or the Glossier, and then a few sticks up here as well. In this corner, It Cosmetics is taking up a little space for some very specific products. I had never really used the Bye Bye Breakout Powder or this little breakout concealer, and so I thought I'll have that on hand and kind of prominently positioned so I can remember to use that next time I've got a little issue. And also the Bye Bye Redness, I want to play with that some. Concealer palettes, love the Urban Decay Shape Shifter, and I've got the Infallible Concealer palette down underneath. Right behind that, I have my mainly peachy tone corrector type things. I've got my Boing Brightening Concealer, so like the new Erase Paste. I've got similar concealers from Pixi and It Cosmetics, and some more liquefied versions of correctors. Also, this one is sort of corrective from Wet n Wild, and this little palette has some corrective shades too. So I'm really happy with this, and I think the key to maintaining this going forward will be as things come in, some things probably will need to go out. There are a lot of concealers in here that are on the chopping block. You know, there are some things that I felt like, okay, I can't immediately get rid of it, but with a little more trying of the product, then I'll know what I think and maybe I can let it go. Same with some of these primers too, but I've really gotten rid of a lot, and I'm happy with this storage because I feel I can see so much. There's not a lot covered up and hidden here, so I'm pleased with that. Now the drawer right under that is powder. So I've got loose powder, pressed powder, and again, a lot was taken away here. I'll go right back here to this area. This divider, by the way, where did I get that? This is awesome. I think this may have come from Ikea, I want to say. Does anybody remember like a vlog from a long time ago where I might have said I got this from Ikea? But it's really great. I think it may have come from the kitchen area. It's just really good shallow makeup storage with a lot of compartments, and some of them are different sizes. So I've got some loose powders back here that I didn't yet want to get rid of. I am kind of enjoying them. I've got a little Palladio back there, hiding back there. I got some By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra powder hiding back there. And then also hiding right back behind here, I've got a few powders that I don't really use as much, but I may want to reference them in some way, just for comparison's sake at times, and I've got to be conscious of that. In front here, I've got pressed powders that are sort of like colorless, maybe translucent or sheer powders. Like, for example, this Milani Prep Set and Glow. It's got a little sheen to it, but it's basically colorless. Urban Decay All Nighter, Makeup Forever, a couple of powders from Besame that, I mean, this packaging, who can part with that? I'm sorry. I have a conscience, people. I can't get rid of a Snow White powder. I've got Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder there, a Laura Mercier one, and a NARS one, which, what the heck is up with this translucent crystal thing? Like, I feel like I pick up no product off of there, and it just frustrates me, so that's why it's up front, because I'm gonna try to work with it. These are powders I am loving right now, so both versions of the Laura Mercier Loose, my Maybelline Fit Me, and also this little size of the Hourglass powder. Really good powder. Really loving that. Got my Laura Mercier Puff handy because my life changed recently. Some little Besame powders. This is like a Secret Brightening powder and one from RMS Beauty. Then over along this side, I've positioned in this little lane right here some powders that I really want to make a point of using more of. Like, I know I love these. These are good too, but these are the ones that I really want to put a focus on going forward. I've got a loose powder from Becca, Charlotte Tilbury, Onami, and Clinique. And back there is a Cover FX powder that I just really like the way it caps. So if I'm going to travel and I want to take a loose powder, I'll take that one. But yeah, this is the powder drawer, my friends, and I'm pleased with it. And I'm going to try to hold on to the same sort of principle as I will with the drawer above, which is something comes in, something will probably have to go out, because I don't want to get much more full than this. And I think some things are still subject possibly to move out. Right here, I don't think I mentioned, these are more colored pressed powders or powder foundations. So I've got Milani. I've got toward this end some things I really want to use more. So this Bye Bye Redness, what's up with that? It seems like it's amazing coverage, but I never really use it because I don't consider myself a real redness battler. And then this Mally powder. So I got a couple there at the end that I really want to use more of, and then some that I'm just really, I love over here, like It Cosmetics, this Milani Conceal and Perfect, my L'Oreal True Match. So I love that storage divider for powder. Like, I will probably never change the powder drawer because I love this. And I'm pretty happy with the configuration of the concealer drawer too. I feel like everything kind of fits its little place with these baskets. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this little kind of step-by-step look around my collection. And I think something we all need to keep in mind with makeup collections, storage, declutterings, whatever, it's all very personal. I'm very in tune with my collection now. I really know what I have. I know what I feel I need to execute the kinds of things I like doing on my channel, which are a lot of reviews, a lot of comparisons. So I know what works for me. I wouldn't try to look at someone else's collection and be like, I would totally change everything, because they're the one having to live with it and they probably know best. Not meaning this to be a rant or anything, but I just think everyone's got their own ways. I need to cue a little music in the background. In this world, it takes all kinds, and some of us will have more makeup and some of us don't feel like we want as much, and we can all coexist. Also, last night I'm still thinking about the Breyers mint chip ice cream I had, and it was so good. I think I'm actually tearing up over how good that was. Anyway, I know you guys get me. I love you. I thank you for your time that you spend with my channel. And yeah, I'm gonna now go play with some magnetic false lashes because I'm kind of worried that that lash issue that I had at my lash line was maybe the result of some lash glue I was using. So now I'm gonna try to make magnetic lashes work and probably frustrate the heck out of myself, but we're gonna try. Thank you guys. I'll let you go. I'll see you soon. Bye.